As you can see, we're doing something a little different with our packaging. We've commissioned an artist who is creating our visuals in pastels. Nowhere else can you find a product like it, with unique, one-of-a-kind illustrations on each package. Our subject matter is different too. Instead of just putting a dog on the front like most other companies, we're actually illustrating the proteins that go into our product. So our packages are a little different, and our product is a little different. In fact, our entire company is a little different. Wild calling. Nothing wilder. We have a little bit of Western flavor. It's real food for real pets. Right now, Wild Calling offers 10 varieties of canned dog food, 8 varieties of canned cat food, 3 varieties of Rocky Mountain Medley dog kibble, 3 varieties of Western Plains Stampede dog kibble, and 4 varieties of wild bird food. Yep, we do things a little differently. For instance, instead of a strategy, we have a story. We wrote our story down and want to share it with you today. It's a story about our family and our values. It's a story about how much we care about our pets and why we started creating pet foods in the first place. It may not be a story that will ever be featured in the Wall Street Journal, but it suits us just fine. What Dogs Eat: A Love Story. Our family's been in pet food for, decades, and we love it. We've sold it, we've bought it, we've been distributors of it. So when we decided to manufacture it, we wanted to do it right. We love our dogs, and we want them to be as healthy as possible. So we studied what dogs naturally eat. Here in the Wild West, dogs will go after anything that runs, flies, or swims. Dogs are what we like to call meat eaters. So a grain-free diet seemed essential. No corn, no soy, no wheat, no gluten, and most importantly, no byproducts. Dogs will eat virtually any kind of meat they can sink their teeth into. Beef, turkey, elk, buffalo, fish, duck, you name it. Why is that, we wondered. And then we realized, if dogs eat one kind of meat over and over and over, that limits the nutrients they're getting. Maybe they get bored. Imagine eating chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of the year. No, thank you. Various kinds of meat have slightly different nutrient profiles, and dogs instinctively seem to know that. So we formulated our diets based on meat from land, air, and sea to provide a complete amino acid profile. Meat, poultry, and fish constitute over 55%. It's kind of a rotational diet. There's been a lot of talk about the science of pet food, the nutrients and ingredients and vitamins, omega-3 and 6, vitamin C and E, prebiotics and probiotics, and we agree that is important. So there's science, but there's also a whole lot of love in our unique blend of nutrients. At Wild Calling, we believe that if you put love into it, you get love out of it. That probably sounds pretty sappy. Well, maybe it is. But to our family, pet food is personal. We like our story so much we even printed it on the back of our kibble packages. It's important to us that we share our passion for pet food with our loyal customers. Now, compared to a fancy Fortune 500 company in New York or Chicago, maybe our philosophy, our mission, our goals, and our story don't seem like much. But we're a small, family-owned, family-run company, so we don't much care what they think. We believe we are better positioned to provide new, innovative products that meet the needs of independent pet specialty retailers and consumers. Taking our cue from the Wild West, we've set out to create a line of pet food that's real, honest, and true. That's how our company operates. That's how we deal with our retailers and distributors. And that's how we communicate. Think about a dog in the wild. The dog's survival depends on meat. A wild dog lives off the land, and a wild dog never gets fat. This is what's in every can. Now we're getting to the good stuff. The good stuff's inside the can. Here are the highlights. 96% real meat, poultry, or fish. That's a lot of meat. All loaf pate style, limited ingredient. No grain, no gluten, no artificial anything. It's a complete meal in and of itself. All natural and nutritionally balanced, 96% healthy, protein-rich ingredients, and 100% essential goodness. It's all made or sourced in the good old US of A. We add vitamins and minerals to make it a complete and balanced diet for better health. Better yet, we don't use carrageenan, which has been suggested by several peer-reviewed animal studies as a factor in promoting the formation of tumors in pets. No, we don't use that. Oh, did we mention our food is a rotational diet for all life stages? Yep, we're pretty proud of our canned dog food. But even we were surprised when we introduced our new wild calling canned dog food. We didn't expect reorders so fast. We didn't expect distributors and retailers to be calling us asking for kibble. But that's what happened. It was like a stampede. Maybe we hit a nerve. Maybe we found an untapped market slice in the industry. Maybe we're the wildest dog food out there. We knew we couldn't stop with just a line of canned food, so thanks to the success of our canned line, we're launching our kibble bags. You've all been begging us for it. Here it is. Basically, we have two lines of dry dog food, Rocky Mountain Medley and Western Plains Stampede. Both diets are made in the USA at CJ Foods, and both follow the basic platform of our cans, rich in meat, grain and gluten-free, and packed with lots of nutrition. Better yet, all of our diets are now rotational. Rocky Mountain Medley uses a combination of land, air, and sea proteins for a complete amino acid profile. What are amino acids, you ask? They're the building blocks of a healthy pet. Dogs need 10 essential amino acids, which they must get from their food. Unlike a non-essential amino acid, their bodies cannot naturally produce the 10 essential amino acids that ensure a long and healthy life for our pets. Chains of amino acids form proteins. Quality protein is important because it is the essential in building muscle or supporting an injured pet, for example. But excess protein can create a waste product called carbides that flush through the kidneys and can reduce organ function as pets age. So we must ask how much protein can actually be used by the animal consuming it. By combining a red meat, fish, and poultry protein, our Rocky Mountain Medley formula provides your pet with an optimal amino acid profile and highly digestible protein source. Rocky Mountain Medley is over 55% meat, poultry, and fish. No byproducts, fillers, corn, wheat, soy, grain, or gluten in wild calling life cycle products. As said before, 10 essential amino acids, a complete amino acid profile, and highly digestible. Timed release carbs. Starches provide the majority of your pet's energy requirements in kibble foods. The starches in our diets are time-released for consistent energy and a low glycemic diet. If a diet has only quick-release carbs, such as white potato or tapioca, it causes your pet's sugar and insulin levels to spike. Conversely, using only legumes, such as peas, chickpeas, garbanzo beans, or lentils, limits energy release and may not provide your pet with enough energy. Too many slow-release sugars can create gas or soft stools for your pet. In our diets, lentils are a slow-release carb, tapioca is a quick-release carb, and sweet potatoes are moderate-release carbs. By limiting glucose and insulin spikes, we can provide consistent energy to our pets and help prevent against issues such as diabetes. Unfortunately, many of today's diets are creating diabetic pets at a rate 2 to 3 times higher than past generations. That's not good. Our Superfoods fruit and vegetable blend supports immune health. Cranberries, blueberries, carrots, spinach, apples, pumpkin, and broccoli are all included. Vitamin C and E provide antioxidant and immune support. All our vitamins and minerals are U.S. sourced and chelated for easy assimilation. Green-lipped mussel, fish oil, and flaxseed provide natural sources of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids to support a healthy skin and coat. Wild Calling's Biotic Blend combines natural seaweed meal, prebiotic, proven to be 4 times more effective than inulin or chicory root, with a strain of Bacillus subtilis, probiotic, that survives the production process and is shelf-stable. Biotic Blend helps support a healthy gastrointestinal tract, which can help limit E. coli and Salmonella, as well as prevent against growth of yeast organisms that may cause skin problems or ear infections in our pets. A healthy digestive tract helps support a healthy immune system. Rocky Mountain Medley for the life cycle of your dog, from puppy through advanced adulthood, all breeds and ages. Rocky Mountain Medley products are 32% protein, 18% fat. Introducing 3 terrible carnivores. Western Plains Stampede is a single-source protein to limit allergic response. No chicken, egg, or brewer's yeast. 3 varieties: turkey, whitefish, and beef. If a dog is allergic to beef, for instance, rotate turkey and whitefish. If a dog is allergic to whitefish, rotate turkey and beef. You get the idea. Like Rocky Mountain Medley, the carbs are time-released for consistent energy. Omega-3 and 6 fatty acids help support a healthy skin and coat. Plus, we add our unique Biotic Blend for digestive health. Don't forget, all our diets are formulated for rotational feeding. Western Plains Stampede products are 25% protein, 15% fat. Rocky Mountain Medley and Western Plains Stampede will be available in 4.5-pound bags, 13-pound bags, and 25-pound bags. Wild Calling for the wolf inside every dog. We're pretty excited about our new line extension of wild bird seed, 4 premium blends. Wild Calling Western Patio Wild Bird Mixture. Western Patio Mixture. It's shellless, so there's less mess under the feeder area. That means bird lovers can place feeders closer to the house and watch birds close up. Designed for enclosed tube-type feeders, all seasons, attracts finches, chickadees, nuthatches, northern flickers, grosbeaks, sparrows, and many other species of songbirds. Ingredients: medium sunflower chips, peanut pieces and hearts, and hulled white millet. Analysis: protein 22, fat 35, fiber 15, calories per pound 2,600. Wild Calling Tidy Patio Wild Bird Mixture. Like our Western Patio mix, Tidy Patio is pure food. No waste. Less mess under the feeder. Designed for a weatherproof feeder. Hullless, attracts large and small seed-eating birds. Ingredients: hulled white millet, medium sunflower chips, peanut pieces and hearts, and Niger seed. Analysis: protein 19, fat 26, fiber 12, calories per pound 2345. Wild Calling Wild Finch Mixture. Our Wild Finch mixture is an extremely fine, homogeneous mixture of hulled sunflower chips and Niger seed. Wild finches prefer Wild Calling Wild Finch mix to straight Niger seed, particularly during the colder months, because the hulled fine sunflower chips offer instant energy to these small, delightful birds. Designed for enclosed tube-type small-holed finch feeders, the tiny seeds feed perfectly through the small holes in finch feeders, not designed for use with screened feeders or finch socks. Ingredients: fine sunflower chips and Niger seed. Analysis: protein 21, fat 39, fiber 17, calories per pound 2664. Wild Calling Nature Cherry Mixture. This unique mixture of dried cherries, nuts, sunflower, and pumpkin seeds resembles human trail mix, and the presentation is beautiful. Plus, every ingredient has been hulled or shelled so there are no leftovers. Designed for any type of waterproof feeder, designed for large portal tube type feeders. Attracts chickadees, towhees, jays, grosbeaks, buntings, sparrows, finches, northern flickers, woodpeckers, nuthatches, and even robins. Ingredients: tree nuts, assorted varieties, medium sunflower chips, blanched peanut splits, peanut pieces, hulled pumpkin seed, green, and dried cherries. Analysis: protein 22, fat 44, fiber 14, calories per pound 3124. With our line of wild birdseed, we suggest a Cabernet Sauvignon. In the beginning, our pet food was just a wild idea, and today it's real, it's honest, it's true. To our family, pet food is personal.